Hey guys, Super Guitar 13 here, again from PTCGCentral, and this is part 2 of our battle. So yeah, I just need to pick up on what's going on here. I'm guessing it's Empoleon and Terrakion versus Darkrai, EX, and Hydreigon. So yeah, it's my brother's turn. He uses the Dark Patch onto Darkrai. Yeah. He's got the Shaman active. He's probably planning to kill Terrakion at this point. If you go back to see part 1, if you haven't already, so go check that out. Oh no, I was mistaken. Well, if he can knock me out anyway, so I might as well just, yeah. What do I do here? I think I send out the big guy, the big penguin, yeah. Draw. At this point, I think I was a little stuck. Just didn't have a great start, but now he's starting to get his setup going with the Hydreigon. I use Max Potion to heal off my Piplup, which actually wasn't too bad of an idea, because its Boo's gonna die next turn anyway. At this point I was only using 1 Max Potion though. Now I'm using 2. It's a lot more helpful. I recorded, like I'm just recording this now. I recorded this a week later after I recorded the other audio. Did I use Catcher? Yes, I did. I'm trying to get a setup going here. I'm trying to make it so I can kill that Shaman, because if I do, then the game it's pretty much going to play right into my hands. Just because then all I have to do is really take care of the Darkrai, and I can 2-shot it, 3-shot it pretty easily. If I have that much of a prize ahead, then it won't be that difficult. So I retcanned into another Empoleon, so now I'm starting to get a decent setup going. And some decent draw power as well. That's why I like Empoleon. It isn't just a good attacker, it also provides good draw support. And I think I used the level ball. I can't see though. Oh no, I didn't. I was just looking through my discard, see what was going on. I think I was seeing how many catchers or something I used. Level ball. Oh no, I discarded the level ball to draw cards. Alright. Maybe I discard the N to draw 2. At that point, I knew that I could only 2-shot him anyway, so I just decided to go for that. I thought that if I could get some stuff on the bench and get that 2nd plus power, I could kill it off. But I guess that was a pretty reckless move, and I kind of regret doing it. But honestly, at that point, what else was I going to do, in all honesty? So it's his turn now. He's got the Shaman active. He's in pretty good shape. He just has to worry about my Penguins. That's it. And my Penguins, he tells me after the game that Penguins, he has trouble playing Penguins. He's using Ram Receiver. It's just until he gets his support. I think it's in a Bianca or a Juniper. I'm not 100%. Yeah, then he shows me. It doesn't show the camera though, so I guess I'll have to wait. It might have been, I'm pretty sure it was a Juniper. Then he's attempting to shuffle. He's not very good at shuffling. I'm not very good at shuffling. He's probably gonna use it anyway. So yeah. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he max potions a Shaman, which really sucks for me. So that stinks. That's one thing with Hydreigon. If you get it out, most decks use either 2 to 4 max potion. I think 3 is like the sweet spot for that. And they'll just max potion away their Pokemon if you attack them, if you can't one-shot them. So this is a very difficult deck to play against. That's why Terrakion is so helpful, because you can one-shot the Darkrai in one shot. Makes a very good matchup. Junipers to discard a Darkrai. These are proxy Darkrai's actually, but I'm pretty much getting everything I need. I have the Shaman I have 2 Darkrai's, I'm getting a Hydreigon in the mail, I think. So yeah, I just need 1 more Darkrai and 2 more Hydreigons, and I'm pretty much set. What he does here, I think he attaches a blend to Shaman. Oh no, Dark. He already has a blend on the field, so he can just move the Shaman away, so it doesn't even matter. Then he sends out Darkrai, and it's pretty obvious what he's going to do next. 90 and then 30 to my little penguin. I'll have to evolve little penguin. Little penguin, I'll have to evolve him if I want him to stay alive. This is a pretty bad situation for me. Penguins usually go a lot faster than this for me. I think I said this, but later on I figured out both my Prinplups and 2 rare candies were prized. So, yeah, it stinks. I think I used an N. So now we're shuffling. I'm hoping that I can get a game-changing hand. You know, something like a Terrakion, a Fighting Energy, and a Plus Power. That'd be pretty great. So we're cutting there. So I draw 4, right? Yep. So let's see what's going on here. So I drop a Virizion and a Terrakion, so that wasn't bad at all. If I have a Fighting Energy, that's great, because then I put a lot of pressure on that Darkrai. I end up discarding the water and drawing 2, because I really want a Fighting Energy. I think I drop another Terrakion at this point. Yeah, I do. It's always great to have stupidly large bench sizes with this deck, because it always benefits. Divey, draw, discard 1, draw 2. I think that this is the point where I kind of regret not attaching that water. I probably should have. And so I attack command for, I think it was 70, right? Yes, it looks like 70. Woo. Sorry guys, I'm getting tired. So yeah, his turn now. Basically I have to live with the fact that little penguin's gonna die and the other big penguin's gonna die, so it's not a good thing. And I can't even revenge kill the Darkrai, because I didn't have a plus power and I didn't have a fighting energy. So he's just setting up, moving energies around. He's kind of got this one in the bag at this point, but I still want to give him trouble. That's what is good. So yeah, Shaman's also pretty darn deadly if you take a ton of prizes. I think he catches like one of my Terrakions. Yeah. Oh wow. So then he knocks out my Piplup, obviously, and then he does 90 to the Terrakion. This is not a good situation for me. I'll draw. So let's take a look through here. I'm trying to make a winning situation. I'm trying to do something here. It's kind of difficult for me though. I play the plus power, and then use Juniper. I had a pretty bad hand, so I figured, you know, don't even bother going for the revenge KO at this point, because even if he max potion, but I think he used 2 of them already. I'm not sure though. So I figured, you know, if he's rank 3, then I could just revenge KO him anyway. So yeah, and I used a super active to get just like a Piplup and 2 fightings, I think, right? Because I didn't have much fightings in my deck. 2 fightings. Yeah, at this point I just wanted to revenge kill the Darkrai. Yeah, 2 fightings. And I shuffled them in. So yeah, he's got a pretty good lead on me. Like I said, if you get the Hydreigon out, if you get the Darkrai, the Shaman's there for pressure, and it'll knock out my Terrakions in 1 shot. And if I try to take my prizes, it will knock out everything in 1 shot. So this is really difficult for me, and he makes sure not to bench anything at all. And then I think he might later on, so then he attaches an E-Violet to Shaman. So what am I doing here? I think I pass. I want him to kill that guy, so I get the fighting energy on Terrakion at least. So, you know, revenge KO would at least be nice. So he's thinking, not like he has to at this point. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know what to do here. I had a pretty decent setup, but you know, that Shaman put a lot of pressure on me. Normally this matchup is pretty good for Penguins, but if your opponent gets out the Shaman, it just changes to a completely unfavorable matchup, like just flat out unfavorable. So yeah. And he decides to knock the Terrakion and do 30 to my other Penguin. So I send out Terrakion. Obviously, I'll revenge KO the Darkrai to take the 2 prizes. I take 2 prizes for that, which kind of brings me back into the game. But at the same time, he's got the Shaman, so I have to play pretty smooth if I want to win here. So yeah. He draws. Let's see what's going on here. So he decides to Dark Patch, but you can only do it to Dark Pokemon, I remind him, and that stinks for him. Not like he really needs it. He wanted to knock out my Terrakion just in one shot completely. So yeah. It's not gonna work though. Not like he needs to. After I kill the Hydreigon, he's gonna come in with Shaman, and it's all over. Because what he would probably do is just move the energies to Shaman, and then just wait for me to knock out his Hydreigon, and then that's pretty much game. So yeah. So he decides to attach another blend. Not a bad move at all. I'm assuming he's gonna knock out my Terrakion, which he does. I send out a big Penguin, draw, use Super Rod to get my Terrakion, I think, and 2 fightings, or a Terrakion and a water, or in a fighting, or something like that. Yeah, Terrakion I get, and 2 waters, I believe, or water and a fighting, something like that. Oh, Terrakion, Piplup, huh? I guess I'm trying to get bench sizes up, so I can do some decent damage. Because I was thinking about if he could just, if he'll just make the mistake of not attacking at all. Like if he'll just keep the blend energies on Hydreigon. But then something happens, and he technically just tells me it's checkmate. Right around here, he just tells me it's checkmate, and I know it is. I just wanted discarded Empoleon, draw 2. At least I can die with dignity. Catcher the Shaman. I just decided to do that just so he could. And I attack command. I just did that just so he could win. Just because at that point he told me that I couldn't win, and I knew that he couldn't win. I was just thinking that maybe he wasn't thinking that way, and so I just figured I might as well end it that way. And then that's game. So he just moves the blend straight to Shaman, and that's game. At least we had a pretty decent game. Both of us got pretty bad starts. Empoleon usually goes super duper fast. That was very strange, but like I said, 2 rare candies were prized and 2 Prinplups were prized, so I had really no way to search for evolutions, and I had really no way to evolve into Empoleons at a quick rate. So overall, that was a pretty good game. Hydreigon sure is a deck that can be slow sometimes, but if you get it out and going, it's pretty much unstoppable. Empoleon is quick and speedy as well, so...